want to keep them quiet, so no we could keep on moving and no cause no riot. Sing it. Oh, 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 oh. My God will never let
Twiggy, Twiggy. Very elusive. Finally. Yeah, but you can open your mic and talk to the people. Unmute. Hold on. Yeah? Yeah?
Can you hear me now?
Live and living. Yeah, man. Loud.
For real.
Yeah. Blessed Sunday. How you doing, Twiggy?
I'm doing fine now that I see the handsome host that I'm talking to.
Yeah. Why, I tell you, it has been it has been a journey. Or what we should say, Twiggy has been very elusive. You know how long I try to find you? And it is an honor.
Don't make it look so bad.
Well, you know, when you're good, you can to make yourself too accessible to people because you will never have no time for yourself, you know?
Well, that's true. That's true. That's true. And I'm very private.
And we've been listening to Twiggy's songs from 3 o'clock until 5. We have some more, but 5 o'clock we schedule. We have a sit down and talk,
For real, for real. I look forward to it.
Yeah, man. So, with regards to, yeah, we don't, this is not a catalog, this is more like a lion log, you know.
You see? You see?
Yeah, man, extensive. We start out this morning with more like a gospel trend, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think we feature the whole album. What's
Wow.
the album?
The sun shines through, yeah?
Science Show, yeah.
Yes.
And I had actually kind you as more of a dancer, and more lovers rock, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised to meet up on this album.
Oh, yeah. And this album was actually self-produced. I produced it myself. I was producer and executive producer.
So, wow. So we have singer, songwriter, producer, wow,
Mm-hmm. Performer,
performer.
everything.
Yeah, man. And the album, it was masterfully done. You know,
Thank you.
the it was presented. The presentation was very high quality presentation. You know,
Thank you.
um,
Thank
I wanted to play a few songs from it, but it was so good. I played almost 95% of the album this month.
and it was so good. You only played 95%.
Well, we had so much more music to play.
Right.
The 2 hours. And if you had seen like most of the songs that we play some 95%, some we cut them halfway just to make sure
Mm-hmm.
everybody get a taste of everything.
Well,
Because
I have no problem with that. I'm just thankful for the feature, enough respect and enough manners for the feature, because not a lot of your type is out there right now, presenting good quality music to the world. So big up yourself. Big up.
yeah, man, so persons would like to know, like Twiggy, how did that name come about?
Okay, well, I got that name in high school from some KC boys.
Yeah.
And the KC boys, they started off calling me Tweety because they said I sang like a bird. So eventually, in Crossroads, because I was a tomboy back in the day, in Crossroads, they would see me and they shout out Twiggy, but it just sounded like Twiggy after a while. So I said to them, why not change it to Twiggy? Because it rolls off the tongue a little better. And that's how Twiggy came about, And then people see me with my hair in twist. And because I'm little and skinny, and they think Twiggy came from all of that.
You know, you're the first person I know that requested a nickname. Everybody got a nickname assigned to them.
Well, it was actually assigned, but me just changed it up.
Yeah, I will just say Daddy Roots from Simti Radio just enter the room. Big up Daddy Roots.
Oh, Daddy Roots, big up, big up.
Yeah. So Twiggy, you said you went to school in Kingston. So that simply means that you were from that area, Kingston area.
Right from under the clock.
Yeah.
Mm, right
So
from under the clock.
so when did you embark on this journey singing? It was something that you picked up along the way, or it was always a part of you.
Well, music is innate, music for me. I have a lot of singers and stuff in my family. They just didn't take it to the professional level. But I've always been hearing music and stuff around me. And since I was a kid, I was always singing, not realizing how far the singing thing can go. And I wasn't even trying to pursue it either. It was just something I used to sing every day, look in the mirror and sing and act like Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, the whole works. But I did not pursue it. Eventually, though, I was dragged into the music. My sister was a neighbor of Tinga Stewart, and she told Tinga that her little sister can sing, and she wants Tinga to do an audition with me. But in all reality, in my household, music to go out and sing reggae music and stuff, it was a no-no. So I guess maybe she was just saying it to Tinga off the top of her head, but she never expected Tinga to act on it. So when Tinga said, okay, I'm gonna give her an audition, Tinga took me to Pentos Records. That was my first time in studio, my first time even uttering a note around a mic or anything like that. And he had a song that he had just recorded in Miami, and he wanted background vocals for it. And he asked me if I could do the background vocals as my audition. Him not know if me can do background vocals or nothing, but that's what he used to give me the audition. And my sister that actually introduced me to him was right there with me too, singing. But then when she got through the whole rigorous, the whole work and stuff to do the background vocals, she copped out on me and she left the voicing booth and left me there alone. So I ended up doing the background vocals all by myself. If you want to check it out later, the song is called Love Again. No one has ever heard Tinga sing like that, because it sounds like an R&B soul kind of song, And because of that, Tinga was so excited about it. Tinga ran with it and took it to the likes of Bart Garner, Roddy Thomas, the whole of the crooners. I mean, Derek Harriott, every crooner there is. And that's how it all started. They took me under their wings, and then everybody wanted to just work with me, and it just started flowing. And that was in 1989.
1989, you mentioned. I remember hearing Twiggy and it's a Pentos label. And that time we compared Pentos to Real Madrid.
I know, right?
This we call stars among stars. If you weren't a star, you could not be in that camp.
Cannot be a Pentos.
So when we talk about the likes of Barry Salmon, Marcia Griffiths, Garnet, Silk, Buju Banton, and then we hear Twiggy.
In Wanda.
And then we hear Twiggy, we say, well, Twiggy can't just normal, no normal singer, so she have to be them level singer there for come in at the camp like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
As
Mm-hmm.
I think that they were grooming youngsters. You have to be established.
Well, when I entered Pentos camp, that was actually like, where Donovan Germain met me in Japan. And he saw me backstage and he said to me, I want to have a talk with you. And me realized that Donovan Germain that tell me, say, want to have a talk with me. And I'm like, okay. And he said, meet me at whatever time I want to have a meeting. And the meeting was asking me to join Pentos. And that was like, what?
And how did that in terms of, because going amongst big artists like Beres Hammond, Marcia Griffiths, you name it, the biggest artists in the business at the time. Is it something that you were starstruck or?
Oh, you mean? I mean, just to know that you used to hear Marcia Griffiths and Barry Salmon and all these people on the radio, and then you are working with them. So, but you know me, I act like I don't know, Marcia Griffiths and stuff. Yeah, and the funny thing is, they all showed me the same respect because we were all on the same level now, because we're all Penthouse crew. So I was like the baby of Penthouse crew.
Yeah, I remember when the first song, your first song came out in, when was it, in 1980, what is it, 89? Where did
Mm-hmm.
where did the love go? You know?
No, that was 89, that was about 93 or so.
Yeah. What,
Hmm.
what was the first song that you did solo?
The first song I did, I think in 1989, was this song from this, he was a keyboard player, and I think his name was, oh my God, every time I'm doing interviews, I can never remember his name. But the song was called Half the World Away. It was a cover version. Half the world away, I'll be half the world away. I think that's how the melody go.
I played it earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you know what name again.
Something another, why? Right? Right was his last name.
No, that wasn't it.
Maybe it was under his label name.
Okay. The one that I played, I think it was not that one. I was playing the one with you and Sadiki.
Oh, okay, Sadiki.
Yeah, Sadiki. You had two combination with you and Sadiki.
Mm-hmm.
Good combinations,
Thanks.
you know. And in terms of so that was your first song,
Yes.
first time performing live.
My first time performing live.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. My first time performing live was is either Japan or I think the one of those Caribbean islands when I was with 5446 at the time. Because I have a history way before you Penthouse, that a lot of people don't know of.
446. You were what, backup singer?
I was actually the dash in the middle. 54-46.
but but Twiggy, you seem like you everything for you work different because normally people go to Penthouse come call you, you know. Normally you in Jamaica somewhere around, you know. You debut overseas.
I know, right? Because that's what it is. And Penthouse came to me. I didn't go to Penthouse. Everybody else have line up out of Penthouse gate. Penthouse came to me and I just slipped in just like that.
You see what them say, I feel can nobody can take it away, you know.
Can't be unfair, don't it?
Yeah, man. So, do you remember um, the songs that the first song that you performed live, and how was it in terms of experience? Was it something nerve-wracking, in front of a live audience?
Well, the first time I really performed live, I was Twiggy, but not the Twiggy then. And I was with 5446. And when they had the song, Never Get to Heaven If You Break My Heart. Those are the songs that we were doing at the time. So it was all three of us singing together. But Tootsie's daughter, Leva, was the lead vocalist at the time, but we all rotated the vocals. Those were, I think, some of the first times that I can remember performing first. And then Japan, and on top of that, I used to perform with Toots as a metal. So all of that was before Penthouse also, and then that was carried over into Penthouse and right throughout my career as a metal.
So when you joined Penthouse, based on what you're telling me, you already climbing the ladders of being an icon, because
Don't it? Kind of established,
yeah. So you mentioned Toots. You did backup vocals for Toots. Who are some of the other notable persons that you did backup vocals for?
Well, I'd say Marcia, Berry, Sam, Bujo, Wayne, everybody who is everybody. The only people that I can remember not doing background for is Sean Paul and Shaggy. But everybody, Burning Spear, every who is who, you know, I did the work for everybody. Beanie Man, yeah. Tracy said Beanie Man, yeah. Thanks, Tracy. you know,
See,
everybody, yeah.
you did some work with Alpha Blonde.
Yes, Alpha Blondie and Pierre Paul Jack from over in France and Alpha in Africa and Naki in Japan and to be international too, So a lot of other international acts.
Yeah. So this is something where it was easy for you to actually transition into a solo career because you have been exposed, so to speak, to big stages. And so, question: what would you say is your biggest performance? Where and when?
Um, okay. Um, it's a toss up between Japan and Africa, but Africa was like crazy, because with Africa now, it wasn't only the performance that was great, the whole reception and everything. And yeah, Japan, the reception is great too, and still great. But Africa took it to another level where I had a bodyguard assigned to me from the government. And, I was on every chart there, top of every chart. I was like the top 49 chart. I had 4 songs on the top 49 charts. And that song, it was number 1, 2, 4, and 11. And only reggae that was on that chart was Steel Pulse. Everybody was Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Anita Baker, all these people. So Africa was like out of this world. I never expected it. It was huge. And I remember in Japan, the crowd that we always performed to was like 100,000 and more. In Africa, the first show was like over 50,000 people. And they all came out to see this little girl. And I was told that all the girls there were doing their hair like mine and they all wanted to be Twiggy. And it was crazy. And up to now, the Africans still show me so much love and they're begging for me to come back.
So Twiggy, in terms of musical influences, who would you say that are your early influences that you know um, guided your career path in terms of the type of music that you wanted to pursue?
Okay. I used to listen to, like internationally, like Michael Jackson. I used to listen to Tina Marie, um, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, and Aretha Franklin, and so many more. But those people are the ones I used to like try to emulate a lot. And I used to listen to some jazz too, but I never really understood what jazz was. I just knew that I liked the sound of it. So I used to listen to a few jazz artists, not anybody that the whole world would jump and say, "Oh yeah, I just love jazz music." But in reggae, For females, I used to love listening to Marcia Griffiths. And funnily, even though I used to love listening to them, I never wanted to like be like them. I used to just love their sounds, you know. But one person in particular in reggae that I used to sing her song all the time, and it was, oh my gosh, JC Lodge. As a little girl, I was always singing, "Gonna make it up to you, my love," and those songs. Just like JC.
No, it's funny that I've played some songs and it kind of, the melody kind of bring a JC Lodge melody, you know.
A JC Lodge vibe.
Yeah, JC Lodge vibe. The voice is different, but it kind of give you a JC Lodge vibe, you know.
Because we both have that mezzo soprano tone. So even though I have three tones to my voice, you know, I have a really low tone, I have a mid tone, and I have the mezzo soprano. When I sing in that tone, I sound, especially if I sing soft and smooth, I will sound maybe a little like JC, but I am more like one of those people that when I sing up there or down there, I dig deeper, you know. So yeah, people might hear a little JC in me sometimes.
So in terms of Twiggy, what is Twiggy up to these days in terms of music?
Well, Twiggy is always up to anything music. I'm always working, you know. I'm always recording. As a matter of fact, I have a new single should be coming out next month. I've had singles for the past couple of years coming out, and I intend to start working on an album this year, definitely. Um, you know, as usual, the performance is here and the performance is there. And that's just it, you know, just doing Twiggy.
So in terms of performance, you mentioned performances. Any performance you have coming up in America, Canada? That we have a big audience in America and Canada.
Well, I it is still TBA, but I should be doing a performance in Canada next month in May. And I have some other performances being worked out for like um, the US also. So
Definitely, when you come to the US, is a must to come and see Twiggy. Because were you in the camp when Ghana itself was there?
yes, I was.
As I remember waiting for Pentos to come to Damali Beach, same day Ghana itself died.
Oh wow.
Um, I had Buju Bant and Beres came, Winnie Wonder came, and I said, well, we shouldn't have been here, but because it's a business, you know. I was looking forward to seeing the whole penthouse, you know,
I know.
you know, sad occasion.
I know. Yes, I was there when he was there. I'm the one that did all of his background vocals on all of his popular songs, both with Pentos and at Bobby Digital.
And did you make a transition from what penthouse to shocking vibes at one point?
Yes, when I walked away from Pentos in 1997, yeah, Shocking Vibes grabbed me. But the thing is, Shocking Vibes and Pentos were always like family. Because at one point we were all in the same yard space and they're always close. Shocking Vibes and Pentos were always around each other. So it wasn't like any big transition. It was like in a big house and you just go into another room. So, you know, Shocking Vibes told me that initially they wanted me to sign me, but Pentos got me first. So when I walked in from Pentos, they just grabbed me after
You know, the free agent.
that. Hmm.
Yeah, I just said free agent can't make you go too far, you know. Have you ever graced the stage of a Sunfest or a Sunsplash?
Yes, back in the day when, but it was like with Penthouse Crew, Buju Banton, Wayne Wonder, myself and stuff. We did some fest, yes. And then we did Sunsplash tour, US tour. Hmm.
Anything in the making for Sumfest this year?
That would be nice. You could probably reach out for me.
Because a lot of people hear Twiggy and hear Twiggy music, but have never had the opportunity to see you perform, you know.
A
Uh,
lot of politics.
well, because you're there Europe most of the time, eh?
Well, yes, Europe, yeah, but that not stop everybody from seeing me.
This is one of the things that we Red Alert and City Radio, Sunday Best, we play all Twiggy music. All we have people who have catalog. We can play like for 2 hours, 4 hours. The music that, cause we still produce good music, but
Hmm.
we just decide to play the other music. And I said, no, good reggae music is around. But we are here to highlight the good reggae music from then
Hmm.
now and what is to come. You mentioned that you are working on an album, a new album. We have this thing we call Intro Thursday, every Thursday,
Hmm.
where you can come to with your new music and you can introduce your new music to the world, you know.
Okay.
Also, when we play an artist, we play everything from the artist catalog, not just the ones that we say, hey,
Everybody knows.
yeah, because it is something where one would put out the work and put out 12 songs on an album, and John Public decides that this is a two-song alone we go push.
Hmm.
The other songs die, and we have persons in different parts of the world who would gravitate to other songs but they didn't get a chance, you know.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
this is what we are here to highlight the good music, all good music, and make the crowd, the world decide which one they gravitate to, as opposed
Hmm.
to us spoon feeding them and say, this is what you need to like.
Right.
And this is what Daddy Roots, Simti Radio, and Red Alert simultaneously broadcast every Sunday and bring the music, good music to the people, you know.
Well, thanks for considering me, as one of the people who brings good music to the table.
Tricky from Pentos come search for you, that mean to say, you know.
And
It's-
up to this day, I still record with Penthouse. When I think about you, it was released on Penthouse label August 2021.
yeah.
So, Penthouse still in the mix.
Yeah, man, because it is um, a group that put out some good music. We play a whole section of segment of just penthouse music, you know.
Mhm.
Remember in the rhythm and even the rhythms that you put your songs on, you know. Once you hear the rhythm, you remember Twiggy,
Oh.
yeah. You know, and I've seen where you have some collaborations with a lot of Pentos artists. But outside of Pentos, who are the other artists that you actually did collaborations with, if you can remember?
Okay, I know General Degree.
You just,
Um,
you can't just play that one. So,
right? Right? You just click. Mega Banton, yeah. Um, even General Trees. Remember them long time the General Trees?
geez, yeah.
Yeah, Fragaranks. Um, let me see who else. Apart from Buju and Nguyen and the works, Devante from Tonto Metro and Devante, But a lot of people don't even know that song. And Master Griffiths and I did a collab, but it came off like we did it with Buju. But if people hear it, they would think it's background vocals, but we were singing the lead together and Buju on that one, just a little bit longer, I think. And who else? Sadiki. And that's what I can remember right now.
So those are collabs that you did. In terms of if you could if you could do a collaboration with anyone first, was one who had passed away, would it be?
With someone who have passed away.
Someone is not here anymore that you wish you had done a collab with.
Um Toots from Toots and the Maytals.
You know, that's the first person that came to mind. As you did back up for Toots. You know,
And it was actually not even backup, we were the Maytals.
you
And
make
do you know that? Let me tell Red Alert something. Do you know I won a Grammy Award with Toots and the Maytals?
see it now. Yeah. Grammy Award winner. And you know, when we speak about reggae Grammy Award winners, you know, nobody would mention your name.
I know, right?
But you see, when you come to Red Alert, you learn things, you know. And say,
Hmm.
Daddy Rhodes, big up yourself. Daddy Rhodes gonna Cuba. Any,
So on there, Cuban, I listen him in a Spanish over there.
yeah. So, in terms of persons alive now, which artists you see that you would like to work with, young or seasoned artists?
Okay, Sean Paul and Shaggy are my two really good friends. So I always envision working with them at some point before they get too old, I get too cool. But apart from them, um I never really thought of I never really thought about anybody else like that still.
So you're one of the persons who you leave things up to fate, and if it happens,
Yeah,
yeah.
I just let it flow, yeah.
And in terms of you know, your writing skill, your writing of music, you know, do you what you have a rhythm and you put the melody, or you got a melody, you put the song to it, or you have the song and find the melody, or is it something of a gift where it just come to you, or it's hard work, or you have to just sit down and dig it out?
Well, writing, I write on different occasions. I write in different ways because I'm not one that writes out songs and put out. Me not do that. So for me, if the only thing is if a melody comes to me while I'm asleep, while I'm dreaming, because the sun shines through, most of those songs I dreamt. And what I do is I will just record them or jot them down or keep them in my mind. Other songs you will hear, like most of the penthouse songs and stuff, you just hear a rhythm and you just vibes. And a song, you just find something to sing about and boom, you have a song. Bobby Digital, the whole of them, that's like that. But if I'm writing an original song that I want an original composition for, then I will sit down and write it and kind of hear what I want to hear to tell the musicians what to play. But for the most part, writing is something that if I get up and say I'm gonna write, it's like a piece of cake.
And I guess that is why you are who you are. You are one and only Twiggy. Because
Ah, see it there, see it there.
say one of the best who ever did it, you know, and still doing it.
Oh, you're so sweet.
And I want to, before I forget, to thank you for the work you did, the work you're doing, and the work you're about to put out. You know,
Thank you.
you are one of Jamaica's treasure. Because irrespective of what people say, music creates a vibe, creates
Mm-hmm.
and it influences.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've never heard a Twiggy that is something where people can say, well, this can influence you in a way, so this is not fit for your play, or and
Mhm.
also one of the reasons why we chose it for Sunday best, because we'd have to bleep out nothing now. We can just play everything without even look.
I know, become clean. My
And
music, them clean like Jesus police record.
yeah, but I will see that album, we spoke about it earlier, the more of a gospel, so to speak, where you have a lot of praise and worship.
Well, you see, I grew up in the church. And I still have the church in me because the church is an individual. The building is a building, but the church is an individual. So that is something that I will not let go of because I am still very close to my God. Even if it seems like, see me I go church and stuff, me and my God have a thing going. So when it comes on to praising and worshiping and stuff, that is something that is natural for me and something that brings me a lot of joy.
I saw somewhere that you started performing in the church at school, like what, from 8 years old?
Five, from five. Yeah. Yeah. I was writing from then too. I was writing poetry and songs to sing in church.
Yeah. And for those who are just joining in, it says DJ Mark West alongside Daddy Roots. It's Red Alert Radio, simultaneously broadcasting with Simty Radio out of Baltimore. And we hear all that vibe with international reggae artist Twiggy. Daddy Roots, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy Roots, you can't hear Daddy Roots. Can we have to make
All
Daddy?
right, all right, all right. Now, blessed evening, Twiggy.
Hey, what's up?
I guess I guess I'm the roots. He is the branch. You must be the twig.
That one they can bust we shot with a lyric there.
Welcome to our show. I'm glad you could find the time to grace us and let us feel great with your presence. You see what I'm saying?
Thank you. Thank you. You guys make me feel great, just the fact that you wanted me to grace your stage.
I'm one of your biggest fan, don't you?
Me not want to hype up myself. So even though me know, I act like me don't know.
Say your turn, man. Say your turn, twig. You sent me a song, and I never get a chance to go pull it up, but it's on the computer. I think
Mhm.
it's on the rhythm. I'm just a guy rhythm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Remember that song you sent me?
Boy, I have so many. I can't remember all of them at
I
top.
think you did that song last year, late last
When
year.
I think about you,
Yes.
hmm
Yeah, 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 yeah. Matter of fact, let me see if I can. No, 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 no. Anyways, go on reason with Mark. I mean, full joy everything, and bless up for gracing the stage. Just I come off for the work, so I'm kind of seeing.
fuzzy, kind of like a fuzzy.
All right, Mark, continue, Mark.
All right, bless up yourself, Daddy Roots.
Yeah, Daddy Roots.
In your Cuba shirt.
Daddy Roots, Daddy Roots are part of the family, a big part of the family, very important, part of the dynamic. You know,
For real, for real.
we cover a, a wide spectrum, a wide cross section, you know, Daddy Roots, people down in Baltimore, I'm in New York, and we have some Red Alert Radio from down in Daytona, Florida. We have
Oh,
persons here from Montego Bay, people from Canada. Um, we have persons up in New York, Connecticut, and other persons listening on the web worldwide. We have Big Up Yourself, MC Cool Life from out in Ethiopia, and DJ.
big up yourself, MC Cool like.
Yeah. So, this is one of the things that we do. Sometimes open the room because we have a lot of persons, some persons come in because they have heard of Twiggy, but never had an experience, had a chance to experience Twiggy, whether live or, having a conversation with her. So we'll do this in a structured way where one would actually raise their hand and we identify them and they can hold a vibe with international artists. Yeah. So we have one Robert Chippy from out of Canada.
Big up Twiggy.
Yo, Robert Chippy.
Girl, your achievements are monumental.
Thank you. Thank you
It
so
is
much.
it's such pleasure to listen to all that you have done.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so impressive, some of the persons and groups with whom you have done what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
But
I just want to encourage you to keep on doing what you're doing.
thank you, Robert Chippy. For
When are you
real.
coming? Where in Canada are you coming?
Well, if it all flows accordingly, should be in Guelph.
Oh, in Ontario. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
But
All right.
wherever you are, I'll come out there next.
Yeah, I'm in Calgary, and you know what? Penthouse Crew was here at Reggae Fest in I think it was some years ago. Barry's came twice. Lanya Wills was there with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So no, it's not far fetched that you can come out here someday.
And I've been out there with Toots and the Maytals, and I have friends out there, so I must come to Calgary one of them day. Come see you, Robert.
You need to come to Calgary. Come back to Calgary.
All right.
All right. Big up yourself.
I'll work on it.
What you're doing, and blessings.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, and blessings to you too.
Yeah, you're welcome. Bye.
Yeah, Twiggy. We have persons who will gravitate to people because they have something in common. In
Mm-hmm.
terms of where they're from, where they went to school. So I want to shout out primary school, high school, let the people know say one way I do it.
Well, I'm from Russell Primary as a primary girl and St. Hugh's High School. So big up Russell and St. Hugh's and all the little schools in between, basic school, Chisholm Prep, all of them. Big up everybody who went to all these schools. And I don't know, say, Twiggy is still the same. Nah, change.
Yeah. So we have Tracy B out of Jamaica.
Okay.
Hi, Twiggy.
Hi, Tracy. Oh, you just comfortable, so.
I was the one troubling you today on Facebook when I said I can't wait to see you, remember? And you said, oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Right. We said, oh, Lord. We come and say, Lord, Tracy, you're going to come see me look tired and whatever. Nice to meet you, Tracy.
Same here. My neighbor, Andrew Thomas, he's from Shocking Vibes.
Grumps.
Yes, he wanted to come and see you, but he's on the road. He didn't get here in time. I just want to say to you, congratulations on a great career.
Thank
and
you.
I remember the first time I heard you, it was 1997 when Beanie Man song came out, My Prerogative.
Yes.
And your vocal range was impressive. It was
Thank
awesome.
you so much.
It was beautiful. That's a song I'll never forget.
Oh, and it's a song we're still fresh up to now,
Yes, man. I love
every
it.
time you listen to it, it's still fresh. And that song was mixed by
Andrew.
Grumps.
Yes,
Andrew,
I
right?
know.
Yeah.
I know. He's like my big brother. Yes. Congratulations on that. And keep doing a great job.
Thank you so much, and big up Grumps to me here. And thank you for coming on and motivating me and giving me your blessings. I really appreciate it.
Yes.
Okay, take care.
You too. God bless.
God bless.
Next person we have up is Faye.
It's
All
great,
right.
great evening, radio
Hi,
station.
Felita.
Great evening, my sister Twiggy. You know, what I want to find out though, Twiggy, you have been doing this thing forever, since you
Mhm.
were a little girl, this career, and there are many persons who have embarked on this career and you hear nothing about them again. But you have been doing this for such a long time and still is doing this. So I want to know what inspires you? What inspires you?
You know what? I think it's just an inner strength because the music is not easy. It's as Buju would say, it's not an easy road, you know. So what I do is because I have a natural love for music. Music is like it's not a part of me. Music is me. So you know, if I put down music, I feel like I chop off one of my hand or something. So that keeps me going because I do it for the love, I do it for the likes. And plus, a lot of times when I feel like I want to throw in the towel, Father God, for some reason, always sends something to just throw me right back in. So most of it is just from the Most High God Himself. He's the one who motivates me and keeps me going and keep me looking like me young and fresh and just keep everything going. So I give all of that praise to Him.
Glory be to God. So you are made for this
Yes, I
and you
am.
are built to last.
Oh yes. Oh, definitely.
That should be
Definitely
your
can say
mantra,
that.
build to last.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Congratulations on your upcoming album. And I just wish you all the best in your endeavors and just keep going.
Thank you so much. And you look beautiful, by the way, and radiant.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know how you do it because remember we started this thing and
Mhm.
that was not my thing at all. Mm-mm.
I know, because I was telling Mark about you earlier.
Said, no, I love to sing, but professionally, no, it can't stay. But I just thank God for your strength. I just thank God for your courage. And I just thank God that you have stood against all odds.
Against all odds.
Against
And
all.
there are still odds out there, but I'm still standing.
But you can make it in spite of the odds.
I will make it in spite of the odds.
Amen.
Definitely.
Yes, yes. God bless you. Thank you so
God
much.
bless you, sister.
Yes, okay.
And thanks for coming in.
You're welcome.
Take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
Twiggy, the amount of people love and respect the body of work that you have done, you know. And you know, say, the expectation, the bar, you set the bar high.
Well, and it only going to get higher.
Well, you know, who can jump over it or climb on it?
Well, and we don't know under thing, you know, it's over. It's
No,
definitely
sir.
over.
No, under nothing.
But because right now we're seeing the music people are take shortcut, you know, nobody no want go over, everybody I go round and go under, you know. And
Right. Well, Twiggy don't play that.
as we say, we don't play disposable music. Some people make
Mhm.
music, you know.
I know. I know.
Because just playing even your song with Buju Banton, that had been years.
Yeah. You know, them song they have lifelong. Them they can
Yeah.
done, you know.
You know, the rhythm, the composition, the lyrics and everything, you know. We have persons who have get number one a year ago. I don't even remember the song.
I know because they're not writing songs with longevity. Them just write something with hype and quick, you know, and then it boom, it just finished.
You know, we have Peaches and DJ Rasco, um, who will put up them hand. Peaches,
Hi, Twiggy.
Hi, Peaches.
How are you?
I am blessed, Peaches. And you?
I'm doing fine. I'm also one of Russell Primary School student.
For
But
real?
yes, I'm one of the older veteran. You actually came after me.
Okay,
Russell
okay.
Primary. Yes, I lived there for a few years. Yeah. But I wanted to find out from you, what was it like to really have such a wonderful interview? I mean, that took off your career with Tinga Stewart. What was it like? Because I researched and I found out that that was what made your day, that audition with
My
Tinga.
introduction to the
Right.
music world.
Right. What was that like?
Well, for me, Tinga Stewart, he was so cool and he was so humble and nice about it that he never allowed me to get starstruck in the process. It was smooth sailing. So for me, Tinga helped to push me and made me feel comfortable enough to do something for him the first time without even any experience. So for me, I said big up to Tinga all the time because he never, as a veteran in the business, he never made me feel uncomfortable and intimidated. He just sent me through and said, go and do your thing. And then after I finished doing it, just how we reacted to it just made you feel that confidence that, hey, I can do this. So that's basically it.
Nice. Very nice.
Yes.
I enjoyed, like I said, I'm going to start listening to a lot more of the music, but that's good to know. And I wish you all the best, your continued success. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much. And you have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Peaches. So Twiggy, this is one of the things that Sunday Best is all about, trying to find out what we can do to support the artist because you have done the work already, and then there's another part of the work that needs to be done in terms of making sure that you get paid for this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to find out where can we find your music, how can we support your career.
Well, my music is on all, back in the day, you used to have the distribution places in Jamaica and stuff where people used to buy them. But now, everything gone digital. So you can find my music on all digital platforms. I mean, the whole of them. And on Spotify, anywhere that music plays and is distributed, you can find my music, iTunes, Amazon, all of them, I think Tidal, the whole works,
Man, and we promote, like, share, subscribe, and follow. And then
Yes.
start doing now streaming. World,
Nice.
this is a worldwide message. Stream, find your artists and stream the music.
Yes, we have to, because that's how we eat. We eat a little food too,
So in terms of bookings, as probably Robert Cheppy wanted to close by. So probably Robert Cheppy would talk to somebody to get a close
Yes.
in a venue close to him, you know.
For real, Robert Chappie better do it if he wants to come to Calgary.
So how you go about doing that in terms of booking Twiggy for any show anywhere in the world?
Well, okay, my battery is dying, so I'm gonna plug up somewhere else. Yeah, so okay, Twiggy, you can my website is, if you Google the official website of Twiggy Music, you can see all the information, the emails, who to contact, and the whole works. And also, you can contact Twiggy Music at gmail.com. And then I'll have my people talk to you from there. So that's Twiggy as in TWIGGIMUSIC at gmail.com. twiggy.com. And anybody, once they contact me there, then I will send them over to the necessary folks to do the rest.
And Twiggy, you need to emphasize that it's GGI, not GGY.
Exactly.
GGY, and you see a Caucasian lady come up.
I know. I know, right? And you know, the thing is, the first time I went to London, because I didn't know that there was a Twiggy in London. She's an actress and a model and stuff, and I think she also sings. But I remember the first time going to London, when I was like I think it was 1990, and we were sitting in the car, and I noticed crowd coming around the car and stuff, and they were saying, "We want to see who the Jamaican Twiggy is," and I'm like, "The Jamaican Twiggy? What I'm talking about?" And when they saw me, they were like, "Oh yeah, the Jamaican Twiggy is cute, the Jamaican Twiggy." So when I realized from the show that this white lady had the same spelling and the same name, that's when I changed the spelling to Twiggi, because I did not want to have any copyright infringement issues. And so if you notice, some of my songs that came out like really early, they are Twiggy still, but now the emphasis is on the GGI, because that's where you find the real live Twiggy right now.
And is there any plans of actually redoing the older songs and changing the name?
No, that's what everybody knows me as, and I don't seem to have any problem with anybody so far. You know, as long as the what would you say now? As long as hold on, something happened here.
It's 4 minutes going up to the 6 o'clock. You're listening to Simpty Radio, Red Alert Radio. You know what I mean? We're doing a nice broadcast with none other than the great Twiggy. Oh, I twig that, you know?
Daddy Roots. What? Run tune. Cause Twiggy have some technical difficulties.
This am to be one of my favorite Twiggy of all time on a long story rhythm. What a track. Listen this. Daddy Roots. You know this is Sunday best, this is what we do. Hey Mark, what you run the interview now, you your body now. Wanna say good afternoon to Tracy B. Enough love to the Black Rose, even though you know what, go already.
When you told me how you thought we're meant to be, I was your number one.
Big respect going on to the man with the stripes.
Just when I thought we'll be.
Well, I know I come from Canada, somewhere over there, sir.
You went and broke.
Me know tigers always love place where it's warm. You listen to the unmistakable voice of none other than Twiggy. Oh Lord, that's my twig.
Miss you so bad, can't tell you how it's cutting like a knife. I want to know.
I'm in it going up to 6 o'clock on the eastern coast of the USA. This is Simpty Radio, www.simptyradio.net. www.realtune. www.redalert.com 101 it's 101.com.
Study roads.
Yo,
Yeah, man. Well, to stay again.
all
Yeah.
right. Let's in the artist.
And you know, say every time we try to God work, devil show up in face, you know? Yeah.
So the thing set, man. Well, Twiggy,
Yeah,
wagwan, man. We just need to know if when you perform, if you perform with the band or tracks. You unmute.
Are you hearing me?
yes.
Right, I'm
Right.
hearing you know. If you
Yeah.
perform with bands or tracks.
I prefer the band because when you perform with a band, you get more time to improvise and just feel free up. You know, tracks just straight and you know it's just not the same. Even though it sounds perfect, but the band, I love a live band
Yeah.
anytime.
I used to be an artist one time and I'm gonna get old. So my style run
Yeah,
out.
like you're full of the vibes.
Yeah, but bands was my stuff because you could walk around and say, take it down and you don't get a chance to
Talk
talk.
to the people.
Ah,
You know, maybe I'll sing another tune in between and
yeah,
you know go out with some antics, dance and them something there.
yeah. You dance, Tiggy?
We are talking about me a big dancer, you know.
Would I love to see when you dance and I perform.
But if trust me, if you see me really dance, your mouth and I drop on the ground like Steve Harvey lip.
My mouth, nah, go grow. You have to talk to me about that grung thing there.
All right, don't go. Your lip with that, your mouth and I just fly up like what? I think you grab your pearls.
Oh yeah, up there. So Twiggy, all right.
Mhm.
Where your next performance, matter of fact, your next tour, where's gonna be at?
Well, as I told Mark before, they're all to be announced. So I'm just waiting for all the dates to be confirmed. So I know Canada, you know, is one of them on the list, and up in the US, maybe you know like we out in like Colorado and them places.
No, sir. No, hold on. You have to come at DC and Baltimore, New York, Delaware. Them place them there, no?
And them place them on come yes. So we gonna have to work on that.
Me and Mark, we work on it because Mark up at New York side, you know, East Coast with there. So we need some East Coast thing. So me and Mark can work on a thing if you're ready for work on a thing.
Oh, you mean?
Mark, you hear that? You
Itch,
say, oh,
itch, you know.
you mean?
Itch, you know.
Hey, me no itch, Mark no itch. Me no know about you if you itch.
No, man, me not itch after me not have measles.
John, hey, your world, you know. You see you are Nadine. Wanna no company our thing and our fun we have, you know.
You don't know, we're natural fun people, you know.
That me say. Anyway, one of my I would not say student, but when I was in a studio doing engineering work, he was the keyboard player, and then him goes come get big and go a penthouse, and then call me a Kingston. I mean, I go, you know me, no, never. I never like Kingston, so just say me nah leave.
Wow, so you're a little country brother.
No, not really, but Andrew Thomas me I talk about, you know.
Yeah, Andrew Thomas, man. Him a one of the legendary engineers.
Then call him Wizard, don't?
Me know them call him Grumps.
Then call him Wizard too, man.
Okay, I guess him come like him work magic when him go on the board.
Terrible man. Hey, him tell me, him said Daddy Rhodes. Virgin, come at Kingston because when we used to be engineer, he was main keyboard player in the Montego Bay for our studio. Anytime we want a keyboard player, Andrew we call. See him?
Wow.
Yeah, and when him go at penthouse, him call me, but them time me I tour myself too, so I never have a time still. I'm up in Europe and all them places.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, and the thing is this, I never get a chance. You were a favorite still, but I never get a chance to record you or even mix it. The only thing I can do is just mix down some of your tracks them.
Well, hey, nothing wrong with that.
As long as me I play Twiggy down. My
As
only
long
twig.
as Twiggy in the mix.
You,
Mix on.
you are my only twig, and you know that, right?
Oh. Well, no other twig not out there, you know.
Where did they come from?
You have branches and you have roots, but twigs,
Yeah,
you know, have
only,
to try.
only twig.
All then when I say the one on uncle, you know.
Yeah, me I tell you, Mark, take it away.
Hey, Daddy Roots, when I tell me to take it away, I hold it right as up. Yeah.
In full of
Twiggy,
speech, you know, Twiggy.
You know, man.
you know, as we say, and we can never stop emphasizing this, the contribution that you have made, contribution that you still making, and the contribution you're about to make. We thank you for it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Red Alert Radio, Sunday Best, Simti Radio. I know you're home. Anytime you have anything to put out, we put just send it come and we broadcast it out for you. We put it out there for you.
Thank you so much.
And we have to support the people who put out the good work. Got the people who not putting out no good work, them have them support out there. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So, them no need no push, them no need no, and for the struggles, because I know it's a struggle going through and not seeing what the work that you put out, not actually seeing the rewards in terms of shows and accolades and so forth. But we'll try see if we can put it out there to the world and make sure say Twiggy and all of the artists them who put out good music is on the lips of the listening public. It seemed like Twiggy fell off again, internet issues. But Daddy Roots, are you a time of the day,
Mark, I know it's my time of the day, but it is. Just got in. I gotta go get
All right.
Let me take off the Cuba off of me. So I'm gonna take off the Cuba and come forward, see? Eat some food, run till me come forward, Bridget.
Yeah, man, we got you. We're going to continue from where we paused. Penthouse. This man we played some music from a Penthouse table. We're going to continue. And again,
Red Alert Radio. When you say that, I'm gonna DJ Mark West. Pull it up again.
Yeah. DJ Marquis, lead out. You heard? Red Alert Radio.
this is out of the Penthouse table.
You don't know. All good things can cause damage if you abuse it. Sprague Benz and BM Shower doing some excellent music. Check it. No cocomania, pure sensimania. Restoring all the brain, yeah. Burn it with my friend, then pass it to me neighbor. Give me the good Westmoreland ganja, because we not go choke on no coke, no. Strictly sensimania, we a smoke till we parole. We not go choke on no coke, no. Strictly sensimania, we a smoke. Well, if we drown in all the sense to make it go, so then burn it by the leaf or the branch or the stem. Again, drown in all the sense to make it go, so then burn it by the corner.
Yeah, Twiggy's here again.
Yeah, you know what? Someone just called me and the thing just cut off. I'm so sorry about that.
No, man, sir, we plan, we do a thing and life happen. I mean, we don't stop life. We can just continue,
You see it, jump
Yeah.
over the hurdles.
Yeah. And again, as I was saying, we thank you for the work that you do, the work that you did, and what you're about to do. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much. And I appreciate you too, you and all the stations that are working simultaneously with you. You and Daddy Roots everybody, I really appreciate you guys too. You wouldn't know how you all motivate me today and how you warm my heart with the love that you're showing me.
Yeah, man, you put out the work, and it's now our time to do our part to actually put the work out there to the masses. So them can appreciate you even half as much as we do, you know?
It
Yeah,
was even a quarter.
yeah. Because anything at all, we say Twiggy. I was just say when we hear rhythm, you know, we say Twiggy rhythm that, you know.
See,
Uh,
Twiggy, Twiggy,
mm-hmm.
you the dub plates.
Oh, you mean the dub plate, not
Yeah,
dub
but
plate
you're a Twiggy dub plate, you know.
princess.
We want to be a first, you know. So watch it, you know.
Not dub plate princess.
And and also, what you mentioned, double plate, daddy roots. What make soul man them know, sir? Them need to link Twiggy for double plates because that's a part of our culture, sound system. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. And don't come in all up a balling and Twiggy don't kill them.
Right.
Well, Twiggy never kill nobody.
I
Yeah.
Twiggy
can
always
advocate for you,
I
no
try to bring
Twiggy.
everybody to life and them take to life, you know?
Twiggy, and on my side around here, Washington D.C., Baltimore, and all them places, I can advocate for the eye.
For real, for real. I appreciate love it.
Yeah, because I still as old as me, the whole program is still playing a dance hall, you know.
Me know, man. Me know say you're supposed to still a mash up dancer.
Yeah,
It
man.
has nothing to do with it.
And you know, so me have a little cousin in the dance hall thing too. Like she goes by the name of Tarlup.
Oh, tell up your cousin?
Yeah, man. Then Diamond and my daughter, too, man.
All right. Oh, are you serious?
Diamond will dance. Yeah, that's my daughter.
Whoa, the
Tarlup
word
is
Charlie, man.
little, tiny.
I met Tarlup at Trainline Studios at the height of the pandemic, and I was very impressed with her. Not only with her dancing, but with her energy and her lyrics and stuff. She have a vibe, you know.
She gonna come out, man. I know that because
Come on, my sister. She have come at them hard.
come off her roots, you know, so.
Nice, nice, nice. Big up, big up.
That's my uncle's son daughter. So she got to be my second cousin.
That,
Nice.
daddy Rose, a blood like and a tin out, let's say, you know, so she not only pay now, you know.
Guess what? She have the Christy blood in her, so watch it in her youth.
You know what, Twiggy, as you said, today is Sunday, Family Day and so forth, and we appreciate the time that you took to spend with us. Is there anything that you would like to say to the young and upcoming artists and anyone you would like to shout out, you know?
Well, to the young and upcoming artists, I would say don't rush the process. Because as you said before, what is for you can be un for you. Just hone your craft. You know, get it together before you fly out of the gate. You know, and whenever you write or you record, don't just do it for just now. Do it for years to come. You know, so that people will always be hearing your music and hearing your name. You know, and whatever you do, put the Most High God first and allow Him to just let everything flow and everything will work itself out. Also, I just want to big up everyone who came on to say hi, everybody who is watching that never even said a word. You know, you know, Christy, everybody. I just want to big you all up and say enough manners and respect because you guys never had to do this, you know. Thanks for taking the time out to big up Twiggy and the whole world and
Twiggy,
Faye, my sister.
can I interrupt for a second? We had to do this.
Mhm.
Yes, you said we never had to, but we had to do this.
Yeah,
Oh,
we have to.
yeah.
It's
Well,
our
you know
duty.
what? You all it's all a part of the process, you know. You as you said, you had to do this because now is the time for this to happen, and I really thank you for going with the flow. but going with the flow. Cause guess what? Them can hold on Twiggy, you know, but them can't keep her down for long, you know.
You're
So
crazy.
any which way Twiggy have to come out of the crack. She go and crawl out, she go and run out, she go and walk out, and everyone who was put in place to contribute to that will play their role. And you guys are playing your roles right now. And you know, as me say, you wouldn't know how much it is greatly appreciated.
Well, Twiggy, my
Mhm.
dub, you know, I want my dub plate, and I want to song the tracker called Talk to Me on the same rhythm, the stealing rhythm, and that are my special, you know.
Wow. Wow, what am I say? Yeah, I big man.
No, man. It's about the song, it's about this rhythm them that I grew up with, you know, and thing. And if me a killer sound, me have a come with a wicked Twiggy.
Well, when I say, when Christy kill a sound, they will be on the run.
No, man, no, Christy. Daddy
Now
Roots.
they know that he is not about fun.
Right, Daddy Roots, Daddy Roots. The song
Right,
called
Daddy Ruth not
Yes.
wasting no time.
All right, me ready for. Let's talk to you after the year about
I wrote to say ready for the world.
Right.
Hey, Twiggy, that track the bad in a Twiggy.
Yeah, man, our wicked track, man.
You know,
On the high power rhythm.
Yeah, man.
you know, I see Peaches. Peaches is a great fan of yours. To put up her hand again. You know, Peaches.
It's DJ Roscoe this time.
DJ.
Oh, DJ Roscoe.
Twiggy, what's your name?
Medea, man.
Yeah, me to talk about dub plate.
For real.
Yeah. So, I mean, definitely, how we gonna go about it? Cause I need some dub. We definitely need it. Come to the
All
radio. I do my radio
right.
show the same way, just as what's the name? But you know, I do it from listening to us on at a station. But I don't wanna, you know, go up on this man, the show and say certain things, you know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Let's go. Here we go. Yes, if I play good music, you can advertise your platform, you can do whatever you want to do. You see what I say?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a big audience, you know. Me have a, you know, I have a big audience, you know what I mean? And my first time coming on this platform, I like it. As a radio person, from what I'm seeing is very good. Me like the energy, me like the vibe. So me gonna keep it locked with this thing with my man got going on, I like it. And as me say, we really need some stuff from you. And I heard you call Tinga name. And you know Tinga from Music Warehouse, Miami.
Wow.
This is nice to duplicate them from. Music Warehouse 41. Yeah, invites a lot of songs for me. You understand what I'm saying? But the song I'm gonna play, I'm not even gonna call the name, you probably know the song, but you know, I'm gonna leave it like that. But
so are you from Miami?
Yeah, from Miami.
All right. Tell you what. Call this number if you want a dub plate. You ready for it?
Come on for me. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get the thing.
1 sec. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
It's 954-980-5089.
Yeah.
Wait.
Once you call that number, then we link Twiggy.
980.
Yes, 5089.
Okay.
So you used to be at Music Warehouse too?
I think I've been down there several times, yeah, because I am in Fort Lauderdale a lot, you know.
Yeah, because I mean, one of the time on Music Warehouse, I used to do Rhythms 94, Rhythms 95.3, great music, and I think I see you before Tinga, when it was Richie Great Music 95.3. I don't know if you know Richie Great Music.
Yes.
If you're familiar with Tinga, you have to know Richie Great Music.
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember coming down to, now that I think about it, I think even when Penthouse crew used to come in Miami, we used to go to that radio station and
Yes.
Yes, is it it was a bunch of the younger generation around the thing. And was there a light skin a light-skinned guy and he was short.
Ricky Castro. He do the commercial.
Yeah.
Ricky Castro and Papa Keith. Well,
Nice.
that's where I'm at right now with the radio station. I don't even want to call the name, but it's really big. You know the station too, because I feel it with Castro, Papa Keith, and all of us. Khaled, all of us still doing it right now, but you know, I don't want to call a name or but
I know, I understand, but understand how that going thing.
yeah,
you know,
but
so
you and definitely want to do some stuff with you.
right. So you see the number I gave you? WhatsApp it.
Yeah, I'm in New York right now, so you know I could definitely get you some other people probably want to hear from you too on my end.
Right. So just WhatsApp that number, put it in your WhatsApp, and once you contact, you will get me.
Definitely. I'm gonna sing you to some people because a lot of people want to hear from you, man. On my end, we definitely want to hear you because you have it.
Thank you.
And you know, we haven't heard that voice in a minute, and my platform, they're gonna love it.
Thank you so much. I look forward to it.
Yeah, man, definitely. I'm gonna definitely make it happen.
And say hi to the crew. Say hi to the crew. Say hi to the crew for me from the radio station and the studio.
You know that station, they don't have it. That station, they don't have it no more. But I'm on a different platform, but bigger than that platform.
Okay, but you still in touch with the guys?
Yeah. I don't even see them like that no more. I think Richie Great Music is still up that side where you at, but he don't do the station no more because everybody branch out. Everybody really
doing their thing.
Yeah, everybody take off from that station. You know, it's fortunate that I'm one of them. Papa Keith, one of them. Castro, the guy you're talking about, he's one of them. Because TV do, you know, the beat. You know what I mean? I have, you know, 99. I got 99 jam. You know, we're good. But with you, as I said, we need you. We need that voice. I need to make that voice be heard again.
Thank you. And we're going to do it.
It's gonna happen.
He said he'll be greater with you.
Oh, oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
And now I introduce him to Red Alert. He love it. So he's gonna be tuning in every week.
Come on,
oh yeah, definitely Red Alert. I go on, man. You know.
I like the program. Definitely Red Alert. I like the program. Keep doing it. I'm definitely gonna support you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tag it on my Instagram because I got over like 1 million followers on my Instagram. So I'm gonna definitely give him a shout out on my Instagram.
Thank you so much. And yes, big up Red Alert and Simply Radio because you know they made this possible.
Yeah,
big up to each and every one. And you know, when you have a current, you know, no problem for Bridget, you know.
Yes.
Keep it because, you know, because again, we mentioned if a man want have a station and the man come and bridge, no problem. Because our mission is to get this music out by any means
necessary.
Yeah. And it don't take nothing away from us to have somebody come and bridge it.
For real. You're good people, man.
And and it is what it is, you know. Let's do it right. Yeah. So we also try to make sure that see if we can make sure that the artists themselves benefit from this. Not only that people get to hear them, but as we mentioned, dub plates and bookings and so forth. You know, that is our ultimate goal. The artists actually earn something just from being here.
Yes.
The connection. And before we even come out, you see, Rasco, big up yourself. You know?
Yes. For real. Rasco, big up yourself.
Yeah, man. And without any further ado, you know, Twiggy been here with us for a minute. You know, we make sure eat our rice and peas and drink our carrot juice. Yeah.
Well, Twiggy, I'm just so happy to have you gracing our stage. And don't stay away. Your family.
Oh no, man. I want a big platform. This no, man. What you mean?
All right, just want to say. And you mentioned
one hand was the other, you know.
You mentioned a long-time friend Tingana Linga.
No sir, no sir.
Linga, one of my good. And Angela too. Angela was my great friend too, you know. She passed, but you know, Jah rest
I
her soul.
know.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah, man. One of them things still. Anyway, Twiggy, glad to see you. Come real back. Come back, cause I gotta go get me something in the store. See you later. Love ya.
All right. You take care.
Yeah, so Twiggy, again,
Hmm.
thanks. Thanks a million. You know, we love
Thanks you too, Mark.
we love the music. You know, thank you for taking the time out. You know, thank you for the music that you did, doing, and about to do. Your
Yeah,
contribution.
man, and me go, I so drop um a little excitement with one of my old music for you guys, and I'll make sure that you are one of the first person to get it
Yeah.
because you deserve it.
See what I talk about. You say one and watch the other, you know. So
For real.
we look out for you, and at the end of the day, we promote your music, promote it, because at the end of the day, we are trying to create a world where the music, we get a certain type of music to influence the youth them again, we bring them back to, you know, and also we play some music for the artists, them catalog, and the artists can listen to the music. Sometimes they even remember say them sing the song them, you know.
Yeah, because I heard you playing some music today, and it's like, we sang that, and then me hear it, and like, oh.
Yeah, and I put them in a frame of mind. Say, you know, my meditation back in them time there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go back to basic when and get it back again, you know.
For
Yeah.
real. For
So,
real.
you know, it's not only for the us, but it's for the artists as well, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And love the music. And again, blessed Sunday. Thank you for coming to, you know, God go with you and your family, loved ones, you know, and give you the strength to continue.
Yes,
That's
God bless you too.
that is
God bless you and your family too, Mark. And trust me, just this alone has given me a lot of strength to go forward for the week and months and the year ahead. Trust me.
yeah. So again, if you have anybody who want to shout out, shout them out.
Well, big up to my Canadian family there. Me know Miss Anne. Watching and thing, you know, she just silent, but she not say nothing, you know. That's my sister, and I know some of my nieces and other people from over in the States are watching, and I know quite a few people from my Facebook page and all of that, you know, everywhere, Instagram. I'm sure they're checking it out too, you know, they're just doing it quietly and stuff. So big up everybody who always support, big up everybody who always pull me up when I feel like I can't do it anymore. Big up to everybody that just is always just looking out for me, you know. Analog crew, the whole of them, you know, Sir Greg, everybody over in Canada, everybody up in Milwaukee, you know, Tim, Robert, everybody. I just want to big up the whole of the fam, everybody.
Yeah, man, Twiggy. Take care. Walk good. If you can, be good,
Yeah.
be careful.
Right. And bless up yourself, Papa. And this is one of my favorite platforms now. So, you know, big up yourself and thanks for the work that you are doing too, and the work that you have been doing, and the work that you will do. And yes, Tracy, I will come back again. And you know, I will make sure that everybody knows about this platform also, because you all deserve to get that extra big ups, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks again. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And we're going to kick it off again like this.
Here we are in this big old empty